So what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. BOA. You know, a lot of times, men who are in relationships with women and the woman ends up cheating on them, the woman always finds a way to blame the man for her infidelity. And men tend to buy into that concept that, you know, maybe if I had done more of this, or maybe if I had done more of that, or maybe if I had given her more time, or maybe if I didn't work so much, even though she wants a lifestyle that I had to work to support. Let me tell you guys something right now, and you take this with you to your grave. A woman doesn't cheat because you're a bad man. She cheats because she's a bad woman. Now, somebody sent me a video on IG, man, of this situation where this chick has a guy at the crib that she lives in with a man, not her crib. She lives in her man's crib, and she's got another guy in there. He pops up suddenly out of the blue. This is what a woman does because she wants to. Not because you don't pay the bills, or not because you don't do this, and not because you don't do that. So if you have anything to fault yourself for choosing the wrong woman. Let's take a deep dive on this one. But first, let's elevate to a higher plane. Prepare for takeoff.
Seems like no matter what you do sometimes, your efforts go underappreciated or unappreciated, period. You know, all we do, man, is try to give men the information they need to become the best version of themselves. No hate. We love women. We don't hate them. We just don't take no foolishness. And we can't be controlled by our lust. Those men can, but not us.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
Now, I'm not gonna tell you, man, that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her and convince yourself that she brings more value to your life than you bring to hers. You know, just the protection and provision is more than a woman can ever make up for, man. So I'm not saying don't give her props for what she does, but damn sure never make her feel like she's more important to you than you are to her, because it's just a figment of your imagination. She knows the truth, so you have to understand the truth as well. This is called the abundance mindset. There's nothing she can give you that you can't give yourself, besides a baby. And do you really want one of those right now? Nope.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
You see, the main thing that men let women slide with is shut-uppiness and obedience. Now, when you use the term obedience with a woman, she automatically relates that to being a slave. But slaves aren't obedient. Obedience is a choice. Slaves either do it or die. Shut-uppiness is another thing that women have a problem with. It doesn't mean you can't talk. It means that you can't talk when I'm talking. It means that when we're talking about things that I do as the man, you don't have an opinion on those things, because I make decisions based on facts, not opinions, not even my own opinions, and most certainly not yours.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though.
Now, what you see in this video is a prime example of the type of conniving games that a woman will play with the man once you put her in a position of superiority to the other women in your life, and sometimes even in a position of superiority to yourself. What you have to understand is no woman deserves to be in a superior position above other women. It's not a superior position, it's just that there's a position available in your life, and she's the woman that you chose to put in it. It doesn't mean she's the right woman to be in a position. It doesn't mean that she's better than all the other women you know. We have a certain set of criteria that will leave us to pick a certain woman, but that does not mean that that woman is going to meet that criteria. And it doesn't mean that she is authentically displaying that criteria. Many times a woman will meet you and she will listen to you talk about the things you want in a woman, and she will try to become that. I've done this experiment with women several times. I meet a woman and give her all of my criteria of what I want, and then she'll try to become that. Then I'll meet another woman and I'll give her, I won't give her any of that criteria, and she'll just let me know who she is, and then I'll give her my criteria and she starts trying to change. If a woman has to change to be with you, I say again, if a woman has to change to be with you, she is not the woman you need to be with, because the woman who's meant to be with you fits into your life and your lifestyle. If you're a trucker, okay, you have a woman who's busy as hell herself. She needs time to herself as well. So she's occupied, you're occupied. Whenever you're home off the road, things are good. You can't be a trucker or a guy in the military or something like that, and you got a woman who's at home doing absolutely nothing with herself. She's going to be bored. She doesn't go out and cheat because you're not home. She goes out and cheat because you're not home and you didn't leave her with anything to do. I tell you, man, you got to put your woman to work, man. If you're in a situation where you got to work a job, okay. My woman ain't got to work a job. I got things that I have her to do. But if I wanted her to work a job, then she go work a job. She going to do something. And here you have a situation right here where this woman got too much time on her hand. And I want you to look at the emotional game she played. She acted all lovey-dovey. Everything was all gravy while she was trying to keep him occupied. Now, if he doesn't see this, he doesn't know what type of conniving, scandalous woman that he's allowed to be in close proximity to him. But she does all of this lovey-dovey, kissing him more than he want to be kissed. He don't want to be kissed that much. He knows some of. She don't even never act like that with him. You know she don't act like that with him because she got another guy in the house that she was acting like that with. So how she was sitting on the counter, this guy was standing between her legs. That's a telltale sign that these two people are sexually engaged, sexually involved. So here she is. Now he comes in the house. She does all of that. The very moment that guy is gone and she knows he's gone, she flips the script on him. I told you wasn't nobody in here. And you don't even have to hear the words to know what she's saying. I told you wasn't nobody in here. You don't trust me. You come here with this. You been gone all the time. Then you blah, blah. And you know what he said? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know what came over me. I just don't want to lose you. And blah, blah, blah. And here he is. The man is paying all the bills. Got a woman that's conniving. Now he begging her not to leave. Telling her, I don't want to lose you. You ain't got her, homie. You ain't got her. And then you see she turns right around and goes right back to being lovey-dovey. And you know what she's saying in her head? Got him. And you know what's going to happen next time he's gone? That same guy or a different guy is going to be right back in his crib. Why? Because that's the type of woman he has. And I bet she don't even clean up. I bet she don't even know how to cook. Obviously, they ain't got no children. Man, you cannot just take any little scallywag off the street, man, and put her up in your residence and think you're going to have yourself a woman, man. You have to get to know a woman real well. I'm talking, man, you got to know a woman for five years at least. I say 5 years at least before cohabitation is even a thought. Yeah, a woman don't want to wait 5 years. That's why you got to catch them young. No, a woman that's 35 don't want to wait 5 years. Her clock ain't ticking. The alarm is going off. Meet a woman that's 20, 25. Yeah, she'll wait 5 years. She ain't got no choice. See, the problem is we got to stop talking about what women won't do. If a woman meet me and she's 35, she going to wait 5 years or she going to go with somebody else. If a woman with me and she's 20, she going to wait 5 years, she going to go be with somebody else. She's 25, whatever age she is. She could be 75. Then she ain't going to be 75, but figuratively speaking, she could be 75 and she's still going to go. She going to wait. Now, I know some beta male, some man Johnny going to come here and say, well, WOA, if you don't do it, another man will, WOA. You think that woman got to wait on you, boy? That woman got to wait on you, WOA. There's a man out there. Now, he might not be alpha like you, WOA, but he's a man where he might not be masculine like you, WOA. But he's a man where he might not be godly like you, WOA. But he's a man where you know, WOA. You think you own that, WOA.
Here I am trying to talk to you about something, and all you can't tell me is that the man ain't like you, Dr. B.O.A. 4 times you said told me the man ain't like you, Dr. B.O.A. Let me tell you something, Dr. B.O.A. Ain't nobody got to be like you, because I wouldn't want to be like you. You're a narcissistic, and you're a male chauvinist, Dr. B.O.A. And I don't listen to male chauvinists because my mama told me they're not the type of friends I need to have.
Unsubscribe.
Okay, unsubscribe, sucker, but before you go, let me tell you this. You're right, I'm not the type of friend you need to have. I'm the type of mentor you need to have. Because you just admitted yourself you've been raised by your mama. And your mama, who's already done all these things that a man don't want from a woman, wants to live vicariously through the next young chick who ain't done nothing that a man want a woman to do. And done all the things that a man don't want from a woman. So she want you to take that woman because guess what, fool? She can manipulate you and have you treat that woman the way she wanted men to treat her whole life. But she never got a chance to get that. You know why? Because she started off just like the scallywag in this video. Being conniving, being cutthroat, being deceptive, and being a user. There are women in the world who function this way. I didn't make this up. Here's an example of it. And I'm sure you guys know examples of it. So when women always come and say, well, you hate women, you blah, blah. How do I hate women? I'm not making up these stories. I'm just talking about things that men are going through. I could care less about what women do as long as it don't affect men, and these same men hit me up and they're at wit's end because they're trying to make a bad woman be good, and they feel like if they treat her good enough, she'll turn good, but she won't. It doesn't matter what this guy in this video does. This woman is going to be a scandalous scallywag because it's in her nature, as evident in this video. You have to understand, brothers, that no matter what you give a woman, you could be the best man in the world, or you could be the worst man in the world. But a woman does not cheat because of the type of man you are. She cheats because of the type of woman she is. Not you, not I, not any of those guys. Not even the beta male simp mangina should want a woman like that. And you have to make sure you never let her guilt trip you into believing that you're the reason she's so deceiving. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.